out of the box or out of the wall, whatever you want to call it, we have, oh, wrong way, we have Justice League War. So, of course, I haven't seen this one, and I want to say this is the first one out of the Justice League saga of all the ones coming out, like Justice League Dark. Then you also have the one I'm doing after this one about the Flashpoint, as well as Gods and Monsters. But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Justice League War. Is this worth your time? And how does it rank in the DC animated film? Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing Justice League War. What's it about? Pretty simple premise. Justice League get together and they're going to fight a war against the same bad guy, if I'm not mistaken, from Zack Snyder's. And that is, I don't remember his name because I'm not really a DC person. Apocalypse. I don't remember. Anyway, but this Justice League is Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and Shazam, Flash, Green Lantern. Did I say them all? But yeah, I find it very interesting that Green Lantern and Shazam was in this one. Like, it really makes you think and wonder where WB is at overall with their DC universe, because they have a lot of characters at disposal, not a lot that I know about. But of course, you have the Shazams over here. That's kind of their own movie. The Green Lantern, which was a one and done. Cyborg, you don't get a movie. I'm sorry about that. Wonder Woman, I don't know what they're trying to do with Wonder Woman anymore. Actually, I'm pretty sure no one knows what they're doing with DC anymore. But we're not talking about what Zaslav is doing and James Gunn is doing. We're talking about this movie. And this movie is a million miles a second. It's fast-paced. You get each character. Yes, you could say, and a lot of characters, too, are also like, maybe I'm trying to think about this, because Cyborg, you kind of get his origin of how he gets to Cyborg. But Shazam, you don't. Wonder Woman, yeah, you got another movie. Batman, everyone knows Batman. Do you really need a rehash? Superman, do you really need a rehash? Green Lantern, do you really need a rehash? So it's very interesting why they chose to do Cyborg to have their kind of like getting his powers, rather like Shazam not doing it. But hey, I don't know why they decided to do that. But when we talk about this movie, like I said, it's a million miles a second. It works. Yes, it's a little bit shallow with some of the characters, absolutely, especially the whole Batman and Green Lantern, like how they get involved. It's like, sure, it absolutely works, but you're just supposed to randomly know that there's no conflict in this. And I think when I've been watching other DC stuff, like the whole Injustice, and that's what I'm kind of used to. So when watching this, I'm more of like, okay, yeah, it's everyone's lovey-dovey, but there's no like tension. I didn't feel that tension. I kind of wanted tension with some of these characters. But like I said, if you want a super, super quick 79-minute animated film, you really can't go wrong with the action, the voice acting. The animation's actually really good in my opinion. I prefer this over the like Superman Man of Tomorrow type of like cell shade animation. Here, I like it. It was more fluid. It was a lot more fun, and I really enjoyed myself. And like I said, with the voice acting, this was a really, really good cast. I'm not seeing who it is on this one, but it's like it's a lot of good people. I know Michael B. Jordan was in the one I just watched, so that's a lie that I'm telling you. But I think Michelle Monaghan was in this one. Alan Tudyk, I'm saying his name completely wrong, but he was also in Dave and Tucker Meets Evil. Yeah, Dale and Tucker. Jason O'Mara, Justin Kirk, Shamir Moore, Sean Astin. So like I said, good voice acting with this one. But like I said, I think this one doesn't have the story that it really wants to do. It's very shallow. It's very by the books of all of them are going to team up, all we're going to get the bad guy, and once the bad guy is dead, we're going to high five at the end. And that's really all you get. There's really no outskirts or otherworldly character dilemmas. It's very much Justice League. You don't see anything else. And I think that's where some other movies succeed, especially like Superman Man of Tomorrow. Even though I didn't like the bad guy, there was good elements of Superman trying to tell the city, like, look, I'm an alien too. Let me try to help you. Wonder Woman was kind of the same-ish way of when she leaves Amazon to go to America. Sure, it does open that way with Wonder Woman, like, having her sword with the ice cream, which really felt off compared to when I watched the Wonder Woman, the original cartoon from 2010. It feels like it doesn't really connect. And I think that's what I'm starting to get at. There's a lot of different voice actors, a lot of different directors, a lot of different writers, and a lot in this DC animated universe that they're just doing a lot. And I think that's fine. But as a random person just watching them, seeing how they connect really doesn't work for a random Joe like me. Or to say, I'm not a fanboy for DC, so I just watch and I go, does that movie not connect with this one? Are they standalones? And I think that's what, there's a crisis in the DC overall. But I do think Justice League War is a good enough time where I put it on and it zoomed by. I had a good time with the animation, good time with the voice acting, and overall, I can't really complain for what I watched on screen. So Justice League War will receive a 3.5 out of 5 with Futon, so equals at 70%. So see the critics and review scores gave this one. Critics a 57%, but there's only 7 of them. Audience score 79% with 250,000 or 2,500. No critic consensus. When did the Snyder movie come out? Like 2012, but that was not Justice League. Justice League was after this. I don't listen. Like I said, the years are zooming by, and that terrifies me. But anyway, 57, 70, 79. Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if things Booftopia. You Booftonians, thank you for watching. Have a great day. I don't care if you watch this today, tomorrow, a week from now, a month, or a year from now. I love every single freaking one of you. And like I said, let's continue on watching a majority of these DC animated films.